A very good evening, viewers. You are watching Voice of Toronto Television with me, Anjum Malik, and this is the car show with Anjum Malik on every Thursday that you watch on this particular channel. And especially, we come to you live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on all the boxes wherever you watch us on the channels, on the TVs. And during the program, if you would like to become a part of this show, please pick up the phone, give us a call at 519 923 52220. 519 923 5220. This is the number to reach us. If you would like to advertise with Voice of Toronto Television, then you can see our flyer in the screen there. You can get in touch with us either through our email address, which is voiceoftorontotv@gmail.com, or you can visit our website, which is www.votmedia.ca. We have special design packages for small businesses, especially the car dealers. Whether you are a used car dealer or you're a new car dealer, or you're coming into becoming a used car dealer in the market, we are here to help you to put the message out in the community as much as possible we can. We people watch us all over GTA and surroundings, and we could be the voice for you to promote your business. And those special packages are designed for people to flourish in this business. They're very affordable, and at the same time, they're very minimal too, because for a minimal amount of money that you can spend, you can get a great exposure on the television channel, on the social media handles, through our Facebook, through our YouTube. So I can tell you honestly that the exposure you will have will be amazing, and will be very instrumental in the growth of your business. Uh, this particular show has been designed for us to educate the people how to buy cars in the car industry. But at the same time, it's also designed for you as a dealer, that you can bring on your inventories to us. You can talk to us regarding your financing and leasing rates. You can talk to us regarding trade-ins, and whether you are from any make and model, it really doesn't matter. What matter is that when people watch this show, our job is to create awareness in the community, how it is important for people to understand how to buy cars. So today, basically, we're going to talk about the Mazda product. But before I even talk about the Mazda product, it is important that one need to know that what are the ways how you can buy cars in the market. And there are so many ways you can buy, and I've been talking about this on my shows on regular basis. But it is always good to reiterate that information, because a lot of people join us as a brand new on the channel. And whether you watch us on the Facebook or a YouTube or on our channel, it becomes my duty to come back and give you the notion of what you need to know when you are out there to make a deal to buy cars. So to buy a car in this country, it is important that you need to do your homework. You need to first of all find out if you're buying a used car. You go to a used car dealership, and then you get the Carfax report from that used car dealer for any particular car or the make or model you are buying. And this way, that Carfax report will tell you that if the car was in an accident, how many owners it has been, before, or also is a major damage on the car, what was the repair on the car, how much was the insurance uh, basically paid for the car for that particular repair on the car as well. So those are very, very important things. And if you are leasing or financing, then you can use the used car dealers, because they have numerous lenders who can help you out if you have a challenge credit, bad credit, you file a consumer proposal, you have been a bankruptcy, and you are a newcomer to Canada. For example, your income is low, you are self-employed. There are so many things that they are very important in the process of buying a car, that you need to know. Then when you go and look for a car, and try to buy a car from a dealer, because if you buy a car online, from a private individual, you don't know the history of the vehicle, and if something happens with the car, maybe your investment is really basically go down to the drain. and with buying a used car from a used car dealer, they are a member of the used car dealer association. There is a fund designed for the from that institution to the used cars dealers, that if something happens to the car, or if the car was stolen or something happened and you found out later on, you can always go back to the dealer and say, you know what, I'm not happy with this car. And those dealers are protected by the used car dealer association with the fund. It's just like an insurance fund that they have, and your investment is safe. So today we are going to talk about basically the Mazda cars. And the Mazda products basically are very famous in Canada. They are a Japanese product. It was the company originated back in 1920, almost 105 years ago. And from 105 years ago, they've been producing and making cars. So in Canada, there was a time when a lot of these cars were just getting imported into Canada, like Toyota, Honda, and Mazda, like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi. They were all getting imported into Canada. But now, after so many years, they've been in manufacturing, and so many collaborations that have happened within the countries. The cars are getting produced into different countries also. So like in Canada or US or Mexico. So there are plans that the cars are getting built also within the country, and this way it's easier to buy the cars, and because they're easily accessible and easily available. So you don't have to wait like in the older days. You have to wait 30 to 60 to 90 days, because cars will come in on the ships into Canada from Japan, or and then they get put on the trains, and from the trains then they get sent down to the different provinces. So it was a big a big logistic issues that the dealership had. But nowadays it is very easy. So basically the Mazda cars are another great cars, just like Toyota and Honda. And especially our community, a lot of our people who are driving that particular vehicle, then there are loyalty programs. If you go back to the dealer, you can trade in your car, you get a good value for your trade-ins. You can save on the taxes when you trade in the car, 13% tax in the province of Ontario we have. And then you don't have an issue. You give the car to the dealer and you get into a new car, a Mazda, then you walk away from it, and there's no issues of dealing with the customers. So you give the car to a dealer, and the dealer deals with it. So the cars, the Mazda cars, basically जो हैं, these cars are again very popular गाड़ियाँ हैं, और ये गाड़ियाँ जो हैं basically there are a lot of dealers in Toronto available that sell Mazda cars. और over the years Mazda ने अपनी Mazda 3 थी, और Mazda 626 जो गाड़ी थी, और Mazda की जो Tribute SUV थी, उनको बहुत ज़्यादा उन्होंने उसको दोबारा से, I would say, with the new models and the make, जो उसकी जो remodeling of the design of the cars. The engines have been changed, the Sky Active technology. So Mazda have a very good Sky Active technology, and what it does is give you the gasoline. It's called homogeneous interaction of engine. What it means that it gives you the mixture of fuel and air before the ignition starts. So you have basically the fuel and the air goes inside the crankcase, and then right away when you start the engine, you get a ready start. Basically, you don't have to wait the engine to basically kick in. So you get a continuous start, basically. This is a Sky Active technology that the Mazda has on their engines. Or from a 2-liter engine to a 2.5 liter to a 3 liter to 3.3 liter to 5 liter, up to there are different range of engines that the Mazda produce. The pricing starts somewhere around $30,000 and up, and it goes depending on the models. CX3, CX5, CX7, CX9, hybrid, electrical vehicles, बहुत सारे उसके अंदर variants available हैं. So when you're going out to test drive the vehicles, if you're looking for an electrical vehicle car, then you can go and drive excuse me, the electrical vehicle cars, which are now readily available in Canada. और उसके ऊपर Government of Canada का rebate भी है somewhere between anywhere between $5,000 to $7,000. The government of Canada does give a rebate on electrical vehicles, which is a great feature. हर गाड़ी पर different है, but you can save good money with that. And if you drive a long haul, you will live far away from the city. It is a good option to get an electrical vehicle, just like a Tesla. Every manufacturer like Honda, Toyota, Mazda, they're all coming up with electric vehicles. They're also coming with the hybrid vehicles also, or you can have a charger built it at home. You can charge the vehicle and you can drive average about 450 to 500 kilometers. You don't need basically another charge. But if you're driving more than that, obviously you just need to stop somewhere. You need to recharge your vehicle and then you can drive on. बट मैजदा की जो गाड़ियाँ हैं, एक तो इनकी रीसेल वैल्यू टोयोटा और होंडा की तरह इट स्टैंड्स आउट वेरी वेल. So even if you've driven a car for 4 or 5 years, it holds the value very well. Almost, I would say, उनकी जो value, basically when you lease a vehicle, there is always a buyback value. तो जो buyback वो यही होती है 4 साल के बाद, somewhere around you are half of the price of the car, it's still out there basically. So basically, it's a good value for your money. That's number one. And number two, if you drive a 2-liter car, which is a 4-cylinder car, but has an Sky Active technology, give you good horsepower, then you save on the gas. So $20-30 ki gas will let you drive about 200 more than 200 kilometers. So that will save you good money, and it's a low budget car also. A lot of students, younger generation people, they drive the vehicles. And then they have the SUVs, which is the extended wheel SUVs, all-wheel drive SUVs, CX-9s. It's a good design that they have also. And like I said, the value of the car goes from MSRP from $30,000 up to $75,000, depending on what car you are buying. So if you are in a market to test drive the cars, so उसके लिए आप क्या कर सकते हैं? You can, because we do this show, I do this show for the purpose of to educate the community how to buy cars, and we have special affiliations with the dealers because they do advertise with us. They come and they talk to us also, so we can send you to a dealer. If you call me after the program, 905-965-4786, and you have any of the problems, like you're new to the country, you are a student, you have a bad credit, challenge credit, bankruptcy, proposal, then these dealers, they also have Mazda Canada financing, and at the same time they have alternate financing, which they can have other lenders who would probably sell you the car, finance you the vehicle on a higher rate, but still you can drive the vehicle. That's not a problem. As long as you are employed and you're making money, or you're self-employed, you have income, even if you have a bad credit, trust me, nowadays all the dealers have alternate financing solutions, because they know after pandemic people have lost their job, they lost their businesses, and because of that the credit has been gone bad, and because of the credit gone bad, they might not be able to get the 0% or 1.9 or 2.9% financing. So they could offer you a solution, and we can help you. We can send you to a dealer. We can cut a deal for you, actually. As a matter of fact, we can reach out to their sales manager. We can tell them, we got this lead from our show. We have someone who's looking to buy a Mazda or a Toyota or a Honda, whatever car you're buying. And this way we can send you to a dealer, and you will save money because you will get a rebate, going to the dealer through our program. And at the same time, you will be able to get the car financed if you have these problems. So give me a call after the program, which is 905-965-4786, or you can email it to me on Voice of Toronto Television email, which is voiceoftorontotv@gmail.com. This is my email address where you can email it to us for your feedback, for your response, for your intention to buy cars, or what would you like to see on this program also. This is also very important. This is how I can get better. bring out to you a lot more information about the vehicles. So CX3 Mazda have is a small sedan. CX5 is a little bigger than CX3. CX7 is the mid-size. So they have mid-size, compact, and crossovers. Crossovers are the all-wheel drive vehicles. So little bigger SUVs, also CX9, CX7, CX9, they are bigger SUVs. But obviously the MSRP value, the manufacturer suggested retail price value goes from $30,000 to up to $75,000 depending on what kind of car you're buying. So today I thought I'll touch a little base on Mazda products and give you a little bit of information. We have a lot of Mazda dealers on our panel, but if you're looking for a Mazda, if you're looking for a Toyota, if you're looking for any manufacturer, trust me, you give me a call, we will make the deal for you, and you will save a lot of money. And so this is just a little bit of information on the product itself. But if you like to advertise with us, like I mentioned in the beginning of my show, अगर आप स्मॉल बिजनेस से हैं, आप यूज़ कार डीलर हैं, आप को अपनी इन्वेंटरी को मूव करना है, आप हमारे साथ जुड़ सकते हैं हमारे शो में, और वी कैन ऑफर यू अ कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री a show on the car show के ऊपर, and we can have your ad run on with us also, and this way we can help you promote your inventory to our viewerships of thousands of people who watch us. So advertise with Voice of Toronto Television, reach thousands of viewers every day, especially in this car business, and we will make the difference for you. अपना ख्याल रखें. I'll come back to you next week with another product and more details about that particular product. Till then, again, a very good evening and very good night, and thank you for watching Voice of Toronto Television and the Car Show with Anjum Malik. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.